So hey everyone, welcome back. Now let's move on to the second question of CodeTON round 2. So I won't be explaining the question. I hope you all have read the question. It's again a very simple explanation, yet it was an okay question. Implementation was needed. So yeah, so let's directly move to the solution. I hope you all have read the question. So what are the inputs given to us? It's an n, the x. So the x would be used over here, and yeah, and then the size, and that's all you need. So let's move on to the explanation. So first I want to explain two things. When like when should we like when should we decide a number? So for example, let's just say, so let's first see 20, and let's just say the value of x given in the question is 9. So when x is 9, we go to 20 and we ask 20, like what all values can we give to you? Like what all should be, like as you see the initial value, the v value that we have to decide, what all possible values can we decide? So 20 said that you can go from 11 till anywhere you can go till 29. Why? Like how I calculated this was 20 minus 9, 20 plus 9. So for 20, v can be from 11 till 29. These are the values that are allowed to us from 11 to 29, because 20 minus 11 is again 9, 20 minus 12 is 8, so on. If you see from the down below, 20 minus 29 absolute is 9, 20 minus 28 absolute is 8. So basically this is 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 0, again 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how it goes. So from 9, 8, 0, again 8, 9, from 11 to 20. So 20 said that I am okay with v being any of the values from 11 to 29. So we said, okay, that's great news. So now let's just say after 20, we have 30. After 20, we have 30. So first we came to 20. 20 said that you can select any value from 11 to 29. I'm okay with it. Then we came to 30. 30 said that you can select any value. So the same logic, 30 minus 9, because x is constant, right? X is constant. We have to decide upon a value of v, of value v. So 30 minus 9, 30 plus 9. 30 minus 9, 21. 30 plus 9, 39. So 21 and 39. 30 is fine with v being any of the values from 21 to 39. So now let's just say we have only this much data, only two, well, like n was equal to 2, and you only have these two elements. Then what value of v you should decide? The answer is pretty obvious. You have to see where these two ranges are the common range. This was from 11 to 29. This one was 21 to 39. The common range being 21 to 29. 21 to 29. Now suppose another number comes. Okay, oh, I'll erase this. Let's just remain the so let's just remember this 20 and 30. Okay. So again 20, 30. Let's just say we also have 100 later on. Our x is 9. So when we came to 20, 20 said give me any value from 11 to 29. 30 said give me any value from 21 to 39. 100 said give me any value from 91 to 109, right? And let's just say after 100 we also have 115. So 115 said give me any value from 106 to 124, minus 9 plus 9. So we started traversing. We said okay, we have 11 comma 29, that's great. So let's just keep a global, what will be the value of v. So initially let's just say our v value ranges from 11 to 29. 29. So then we came to the second one, 21 and 39. We said 30, we already have this v fixed, like we're talking to 30. Ki 30, we have already have this v fixed as 11 to 29. Does your range, that is 21 to 39, like do we have anything in common? We go to every next index and we ask them, do we have anything in common? So we'll check that. Okay, let's check 11 to 29 and 21 to 39. Do you have anything in common? They said yes, we do have in common. We can come to a common agreement of 21 to 29. So we said, okay, I'm fine with it. So let's just erase this value of v, and then our new value of v, and which is also correct, it becomes 21 to 29. So till here, our answer is still 1 because we don't need to change anything. Our V is coming, like our V is satisfied. Like V is telling, okay, till here everything is going good. Then came 100. We again asked 100 the same thing. Can we come on a common agreement? So 21 to 29 and 91 to 109. Does this make any sense? Can you combine these two? So 100 said, no, sorry, I cannot go with these values. I am not able to find a common range. Can you please reset yourself? Once you have to reset V, that means a +1 in the answer. And as you have resetted it, so now again, you have reset it now, right? So now let's set V to 91 and 109. And your answer become +1 on your answer. So here 91, 109. Again, I came to 115. 115, can we come on a common agreement? So we said, okay, I am 91 and 109. 115 is 106 and 124. We can like easily come to a common agreement of 10. Like you can see, we don't have to decide a value of v. You can just decide the range of v, and then you keep on finding the common, like what's the common between pairs. So 106 to 109. So here also no need to increase the answer. Again, still your answer is 1. You can just print 1. So only one change was required up here because there wasn't a like you were not able to find a common range. So this is the problem. Like it's very simple. You just start with, you just initially set v as the first number, and then just keep on finding the conflicts, like where you're not able to find the common range. Now, how to find this common range? So this is a pretty famous concept also. I'll just explain you once you'll like the idea. Not eraser. Like it will be helpful also. So let's just say you have 21 to 29 and 22 to 50. The common pair, the formula for common pair is minimum of the firsts. So let's just say this is pair 1, this is pair 2. So minimum of p1 dot first, comma p2 dot first, comma second, maximum of p1 dot second, comma p2 dot second. So if we use this formula up here, we'll be getting 20 minimum. Oh, sorry. This is maximum. This is minimum. So what will be this value for these two pairs? It would be 22. And what would be the minimum? 29, 50, 29. As you can see, the common of 21, 29, 22, 50 is 22, 29. Now you'll ask, how will you realize that it's not like how will you check that there is nothing in common? So we'll try that, right? Let's just see if something is indicating us that we don't have an answer. Okay, why I'm writing this tilted? Okay, 21, 29, and let's just say 35, 46. Okay, now let's apply the formula again. What is the maximum of 21 and 35? It's 35. What is the minimum? 29. Does this make sense? Left being 39 and right being 29. This is not making any sense, right? 35 can, like, the left one has to be the lower one. So this is one, like, after making the common pair, just check if low is less than equal to right. That is the only thing you have to check. And if low is not equal, that means it's not like there's nothing in common. So let's just try one more. 21 to 50, 30 to 40. What is the maximum? 30. Maximum of these two values, right? Maximum of these two values, it's 30. What is the minimum of 40 and 50? 40. So 30 and 40. Also 30 and 40 is common between both of them. This was the whole idea. This I just told you like how to find the common pair, but I hope you got the idea of the, like, what's the implementation. So now if I move on to the code, okay. So first, as you can see, I read the array. As again, simple. V dot pushback arri minus x, arri plus x. Just I just initially, what is this p? This p is basically that initial v I was setting. Initial v, as I told, just set it to the first pair, And while you are iterating, just what is the current pair you have? That is v of I. Don't confuse this v with the questions v. This is a vector v. V of I. Make the overlap pair as I just taught you how to make the overlap pair, max of the first and min of the seconds. Once you have made the overlap pair, like whatever I told you, I'm writing it up here. If the overlap first is less than equal to overlap second, that means there is a overlap. Then you can easily set p to the overlap, because p, you have to keep on updating the p. P is basically the range of v, the questions v, the range of that question, like what's, like in the question it's given, right? That v, p is that range, like what is allowed for that range. This, that p is this v's range. So once you have done that, and if it's not overlapping, like if this fails, the left is not less than equal to right, then you set p to the current pair, like whatever I showed you, that's the exact implementation. Do an answer plus plus answer in, like initialize it with a 0 and just print the answer. So that's it. Thank you. I'll put this code in the description section. Yeah, thank you.